much of an overreaction is it here, Pearce, to say that they could end up missing the playoffs after being in the Super Bowl last season?
They're not going to miss the playoffs. Let's be serious. And the matchups against the AFC West, that's a good thing for them. All they've got to do is improve their defense, and they've got an entire season to do that. And the defense doesn't have to be great. It just has to keep them in ball games and allow the offense to do their magic. There's nothing to worry about here. The AFC South is garbage. The AFC North is going to beat up on itself. The AFC East is pretty weak in the bottom end. So all they've got to do is win games within their division. And really, do we think that the Raiders are the greatest? Do we think that the Chargers are the greatest? Or the Broncos? They're going to be fine. It's not going to look as nice as last season, but they're going to score points. They're going to win games. They'll make the playoffs.
I mean, it definitely feels like the Raiders and the Broncos are coming back down to earth a little bit, but the Chargers look legit right now. The only problem, and I guess the problem that is compounded like with the defense, AJ, is that they have a big turnover problem on offense. They gave the ball away 4 times against the Bills.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't read too much into that. Pearce and Geoff highlighted the Bills' defense here, and I do think that's a legit D. So I'm not as worried there. But look, to say it's like not possible, I think, again, Pearce and I just aren't on the same page today. Like, they probably can't afford to lose any more divisional games. They've got 2 against the Raiders. They're on the road to the Chargers and the Broncos still. They've got out-of-division games against the Packers and the Cowboys. Now, fortunately, both of those are home for them. But I don't think it's outrageous to suggest that the Chiefs might might miss the playoffs. Would I bet that? Probably not. I think they'll still make the playoffs. But it's certainly something worth talking about. And if I were a Chiefs fan, I might be a little worried.
Yeah, Geoff, I mean, how worried should Chiefs fans be? Mahomes has thrown 6 picks already this season. That's the same number as last year and 1 more than his Super Bowl championship winning year in 2019.
I'll play the tiebreaker here, but let's just be clear off the start. This isn't a Patrick Mahomes problem. Pearce alluded to it. This defense, as good as the Bills' defense is, the Chiefs' defense is like the polar opposite. 5.2 yards per carry against. That's 3rd worst in the NFL. 8.9 yards pass per attempt against. That's 3rd worst in the NFL. You can't get any worse than this defense. And I am going to side with Pearce here again. I'm going to play the tiebreaker. As long as Patrick Mahomes has blood flowing through his veins and can get out on that field, this defense can't get any worse. So we're going to see at least a little bit of positive regression here. Patrick Mahomes will take this team to the playoffs. We know the Raiders have already shown who they are. They lost to the Bears yesterday. The Chiefs are a better team than the Raiders. And the Broncos starting to show a few cracks as well. I think that defense will hold up better. But I am in agreement here. I think there's some very winnable games on the schedule. Mahomes is probably going to turn Byron Pringle into the next Jerry Rice here in the next couple weeks. So,
it's true.
I'll side with don't overreact. You'll be fine, Kansas City Chiefs. Might get a little tight at the end, but as long as Patrick Mahomes stays healthy, just chill out.